All right, want to welcome everybody here. Got our crew here. We're supposed to start at 3:45, but we're running a tad late. Trevor Gruska at the plate now. Cole Balkum is on the mound. We're still getting our lineups put together. Curveball stays high. DeKale Williams, first batter, was a strikeout victim. Oh, I know what I need you to do in a minute. The 1-0. Foul straight back. 1-1. Yeah, do not lose that. Curveball lifted into shallow left. Pulling second out of the inning. That'll send up the left fielder, Kyle Karamoto. Yes. Karamoto lines it into left for a one-out single. What'd you ask me, Caitlin? I don't know what team he's on. How to ring up Nolan Barr? Who? Nolan playing third here in this World Series. Barr squared around. Like I said, I got to get the other teams lined up. Oh, yeah. First pitch in there to Nolan for strike one. Again, Blake normally behind the plate, but he's out behind the pitcher's mound today. Clinton Marsh, the Marshmallows are at bat. Boudica's Buttercups are in the field. And we'll have a full lineup here between innings once I can get the Boudica's lineup set. 1-1. Between it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top half of the first here. Again, game 1, Navy and Gold World Series. Go to first. Karamoto back easily. Again, we got a message board going. It's on the college website right below where the game, or right above where the games are. It says message board. Click on it. We have it up and running. You can type in anything, and KK or Caitlin or Nat or Shawnee will take a look at the board and let us know, and we'll give you a shout out. So we'll try and remind you. We did it last game and forgot to check it, so 3 or 4 people have chimed in and we forgot to say anything about it. So the message board is new this year. Give us a shout out. Again, it's right below the broadcast. Took a little off the curveball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. What now? See if Karamoto's running here. Karamoto leaves, pitches low, throw to second, not in time. Karamoto steals second. Pitch was low. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Balkum steps off. Now he's back in. And that's low. Barr draws the walk, put runners at first and second. Still 2 out. That'll bring up the second baseman, Brett Burford. Line into right. That's going to get down. They're going to send Karamoto. Throw is cut off. Burford with a 2-out single. Yeah, that's the Marshmallows. Oh, Burford with a big 2-out hit. All this started with 2 outs. Single, walk, and now an RBI single. Barr ended up at third. Burford at first. 2 outs. See if he's running. Chandler Hicks, the DH, at the plate. There goes Burford. Pitches inside. No throw. Popped up to the right side. JT pulls it in for the 3rd out of the inning. So Balcom strands 2. The Marshmallows pick up 1. We go to the bottom of the 1st inning. Cuthbert 1-0. All right, leading off for the Buttercups is 3rd baseman Spencer Middleton. On the mound for the Marshmallows, Andrew Parr. First pitch into Middleton, strike 1. Curveball stays outside. Defensively for the Marshmallows, left to right, Karamoto, Evanson, Williams. 3rd to 1st. Barr, Crowley, Burford, Gruska. Northrop behind the plate. And again, Andrew Parr on the bump. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out, nobody out here. Bottom out for the 1st. Marshmallows with an early run. Ball's hammered into right center. Be cut off by Evanson. So a leadoff single for Middleton, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Blake Failer. I see Jake got dressed up in a uniform. First time we've seen a coach in a uniform in a while. Even got on the striped socks. Taped up wristbands. He is ready to play if needed, it looks like. Grounded into the hole, and that's through. Back-to-back singles. Got the Buttercups challenging right away. That'll bring up the catcher, Jack Hay. Oh my gosh, we got us a... Thank you, Kalen, saving us from the paper bag that's been blowing around out here, or plastic bag. Caitlin jumped right on it. Doubt seriously Jack's bunting here. Oh, I have. Let's see. We got Nat, Ashanti, KK, and Caitlin. That's it. There's a whole crowd out here. Oh, I see some fans down there in the left field corner. I don't know who that is, but that's it. And anybody who's tuned in, shoot us, give us a shout out on the message board again, right there above the broadcast. That's yanked down the line, and that's fair. One run's going to score. Baylor on his way to third. So Jack Hay yanks it down the line. Middleton able to score easily. Baylor now at third. That'll bring up the first baseman, J.T. Watley. Oh, look in that computer bag. There should be a piece of paper in there. Curveball bends in there for strike one. Runners at the corners, nobody out. One run in. Thank you. Hit right back to par. Top half of the second. Center fielder Braden Evanson will lead it off for us. And I expect Carey's watching somewhere. Maybe even Zach Caldwell. But again, got a message board. Give us a shout out. It's right there where the video is. Let us know you're watching. First pitch from Balkum, squares, pulls back, called strike one. Curveball is driven into center, but right at Pruitt. Line drive from Braden. Pruitt right man in the right spot. And that'll bring up the catcher, Baron Northrop. Oh, we got some of the softball players out here on a scavenger hunt. Stephanie, what do I need to do?
Put on slippers and... But he can't do that.
I can do whatever you needed me to do. Curveball stays high to Baron.
That means put on these. Oh, okay, my God.
It's not the first time I've wore pink slippers, trust me.
What else do y'all need to
I am part of a scavenger hunt here. Are you the camera taker, picture taker? Okay. Got the old man. Did you get the shoes in there?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. Helping out there. Y'all, good luck. Stephanie will be back shortly after she finishes her part of the scavenger hunt. The 1-1 to Braden. That stays down. All right, Barron. That stays down. Three and one. Not sure who Barron's talking to. I'm sure it's somebody. He's constant with the chatter. Pop up back this way. Not sure where it went, but... Seems to be dissension already amongst the marshmallows. The 3-2. Yanked down the line. That's fair. Bautista down into the corner. Barron will have to put on the brakes. A one-out single for Barron. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Ben Crawley. Runner goes. Throw to second. Did they get him? They got him. So Northrop thrown out trying to steal second. Pitching was a strike, I believe. 0-1. 2 outs. 1-1. It's 2 now. I mean, it's 1-1. Fail to giving Blake some grief. Curveball swung on and missed. 1-2. Crowley able to stay off the high fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bring him out. Will Balcom able to work around a one-out single. We go to the bottom of the second here in Cuthbert. It's still tied at 1. Bottom half of the second. Parr back on. Not sure if I gave the defensive lineup here for the Marshmallows. Left to right, Karamoto, Evanson, Williams. Third to first, Barr, Crowley, Burford, Gruska. Also behind the plate, and Andrew Parr on the mound. Second baseman, Kobe Hester's lead off. First pitch stays outside. Curveball bends in there, strike 1. Another curveball swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just outside. 2-2. Again, if everybody's tuned in, like I say, they got a new message board there. It's right there on the same spot on the front of the website. Everybody looking at. Grounded to third. Nolan Barr. Strong throw. Nice pick, but not in time. Gonna get an overrule here. Blake, he's out. Blake overruled the call there. So 5-3 put out, and that'll bring out the right fielder, Mitch Cowan. Squares the bunt, nice punt. Parr pounces on it, strong throw. Gruska able to pick. What a play. Parr hopped right on it, and Gruska, that's an in-between pick right there. That was tough. Yes, it was. That'll bring up the left fielder, Ant Bautista. Two down, nobody out. A couple of nice picks over there by Gruska. Big swing and a miss. Pulled that one foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Parr working on his second inning of action. Just missed outside. Took him out. First strikeout for Parr. 3 up, 3 down inning. We go to the third here, and Cuthbert all tied at 1. All right, top of the order again, Decal Williams. Decal caught looking his first time up. Ball come back out. Give you the defense here in just a second. I don't think I've given theirs yet. Or pitch high and outside. Defensively again for the Buttercups. Left to right, Bautista, Pruitt, Cowan. Third to first, Middleton, Failer, Hester, Watley. Jack Hay behind the mound again. Cole Balcom on the mound. This is his third inning. One is skied in the middle of the infield. And Failer calls off everybody. And hauls it in for the first out. That'll bring up Gruska. Gruska flew to left his first time up. Had a couple of nice plays in the field over there at first. Curveball checked his swing. Ball come off the mound. He'll underhand to JT. Gruska gets caught there trying to check his swing. Slow roller is the second out, and that'll bring up Karamoto. Karamoto singled his first time up. Came around to score on Burford's RBI single. And here comes President Buchanan. Curveball bends in there for strike 1. Please, go ahead. Hey, they've already had one controversy, so you could have nipped that in the bud right away. Dr. Buchanan said she's going to come umpire. Pull right at JT. He'll win the race to the bag, and a 3 up, 3 down inning for Balcom. Then we go to the fourth here, all tied. No, bottom of the third, all tied at 1. All right, bottom of the third here. Leading off for the Buttercups will be McGage Pruitt. Andrew Parr out. For the Marshmallows, his third inning. Squares the bunt, takes inside. Middleton on deck. Oh my gosh. We got the Braves tomahawk chant going on from the Buttercups. Slicing to right. Well, the Braves do the chop too. How do you... Oh my gosh, Caitlin. Caitlin said that was the FSU chant. I said it is the FSU chant, but it's also the Braves. I don't know how long the Knowles have been doing it, but the Braves have been doing it for when they got good back in the 90s. The 1-1. Another one fouled back. But to give you a little tail there, Clint managed to bust out one of our lights this past weekend. Gonna have to get somebody shimmy up there and change it out. The 1-2, and that's in the dirt. Nice block by by Barron. Softball girls are on a scavenger hunt. That's why they're not here. 3:30 to 4:30. 3 or 4 of them came through here and took a picture with me just outside. 3-2. Just outside. A leadoff walk to Pruitt. That goes all the way to the backstop. Top of the order, Spencer Middleton. Middleton with a single led off the game. Came around to score on Jack Hayes' RBI single. Jake going through the list of signs. Again, it's odd looking at a coach dressed in uniform. It's been years since we've had one out here. He does have on some white cleats, don't he? We're talking about Spencer there. Big lead over there for Pruitt. First pitch in the dirt. Barron with a nice block. Keep Pruitt there. Again, if you tuned in, we got a message board going. That's brand new. It's right there where the video broadcast is, right below it. Just click in, let us know you're watching. We're keeping up with it this time. We forgot the last game. So the first, not in time. Yeah, gets a little chilly. Be a lot cooler tonight. Well, that's the president's phone ringing. I was wondering, I heard a phone ringing. I couldn't figure out who it was. The 1-0 pitch, maybe. That's driven up the middle. Middleton with his second hit. Pruitt on his way to third. Throw is cut off. They got... Throw it in behind. They don't get anybody. Middleton. Throw came into short. Was cut off by Crowley. They had Middleton hung up between first and second. They threw behind the runner, and Middleton able to scamper into second ahead of the throw back to second. So now there's runners on second and third and nobody out, and here comes Marsh. All right, Blake Baylor at the plate. Baylor singled his first time up. Got the infield pulled in. See what Baylor can do here. That's yanked right in the hole. They're going to maybe call a ball was fumbled out in the left. Oh. Baylor with a 2 RBI single. I guess he'll toss it out of the yard. All right, Jack Hay. Jack with a single, also an RBI. Jack calls time. The Buttercup's up 3-1 and threatening. Still nobody out here. That ball is way out of here. Oh, they called it foul. Oh, wow. I didn't either. It was long gone, but we had a big hook to it. Blake came over and made the call, so. No balls, 1 strike. Took a little off, swung through. No balls, 2 strikes. Is that Talia? Oh, there's the popcorn y'all were smelling earlier, but. Just outside, 1-2. Hello, Miss Talia. There's Talia Wesley, 30 points last night for the girls. What is it? Certified. She is a certified superstar. Oh. Miss 30 ball? That's what I got to call her from now on? Miss 30 ball. Talia Wesley, 30 ball. She's going to be the first all-region, 3-time all-region in GCAA history. Another curveball fouled back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, the women's basketball team put a double-digit beating on the Enterprise as well as the men, too. So both basketball teams off to a good start. They'll be on the road for about a week or 10 days. 2-2 just outside. 3-2. Other one fouled back to the left side. Land up in the middle of the softball field. Curveball stays outside and Jack draws a walk. How to bring up JT. JT lined into a double play. Crawley over to Gruska. I doubled up the runner at first. Runners at first and second now. Nobody out. 2 runs in. 2 on. Curveball bends in there. Strike 1. Gorgeous day. Very few clouds, nice and warm. A little bit of a breeze, no humidity. Par set. Fastball foul straight back. in the best two out of three this World Series. Tomorrow night's scheduled for 6:30, but definitely check in. We'll have to see how the Braves do tonight. We're not going to go up against the Braves at 6:30 when they play at 8, so probably move it forward. The 0-2. Off the end of the bat. Line. They're going to almost get a triple play. They do get two. Throw to first. Now throw to second. And they got him. That was a triple play. Holy cow. That's the first I've seen a triple play before. So JT Watley lines out to Burford at second. He steps on the bag to force one runner. Throws to first. Ball kicks away from Grutska. Jack Hay lights out for second, and he gets thrown out. So 3 outs on one play. But they do pick up 2 runs. We go to the top of the 4th here. 3-1 Buttercups. All right, Balcom finishing his warm-up tosses. Top half of the 4th. Third baseman Nolan Barr lead it off. Barr drew a walk his first time up. Burford on deck. Curveball stays outside. Yeah, we got a new message board going on the broadcast here now. Like I said, go back to the website. Right up underneath Andrew College Digital Network, it says message board. Let us know you're watching. We'll give you a shout out. The 1-0. Right in there for strike one. Buttercups had a whale of a chance last half inning. Had already scored 2, had runners on first and second, nobody out, and ended up hitting into a triple play. The 1-1 stays high. Would have been scored 4-3-6, I believe. Olin taking a good look down at Marsh. Steps in for the 2-1. Curveball foul to the right side. Even the count at 2. I see the Buttercups done drug the electric spool into the dugout. They're standing on top of it right now. 2-2. Just missed. 3-2. Stays inside. The bar draws a second walk. Got to bring the second baseman, Burford, up. Burford with an RBI single. For the Marshmallows' only run. Curveball pulled right down the line. Third, second for one. Did they get him? I did get one. Middleton kind of led Hester to the bag. So with one out, that'll bring up Chandler Hicks. Hicks popped out to first his first time up. Right in there for strike one. Burford with a good lead. Swung out and missed. Buttercup's got a couple of people standing down in the bullpen. I don't know if they're getting ready to pitch. Not sure what the limit is on some of these guys because they have played through the fall, but I'm guessing none of them have really gotten out to 4 or 5 innings. Burford with a good lead. The 0-2, that's low. Throw goes to first. They got him picked off. Throw is going to go to second, but that's not going to be in time. Burford got caught a little too far off. Throw to Jack. JT, not sure. Figured that Burford was diving back into the bag. Obviously, that's the first reaction. Just tag the bag. By the time he looked up, Burford was basically sliding into second. So, Burford with a stolen base. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hicks. And Hicks is caught looking. Two up, Cows. That'll bring up Braden Evanson. Braden lined out to center his first time up. I'm hoping by 6:30 we'll be out of here.
We got weightlifting.
That's fine. Braden squares the bunt. Braden take a long look down there at Marsh. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Burford at second. Inside, 2-0. Three and 0. Say 4th inning. This may be the extent of Balcom. Like I said, there's a couple guys down in the Buttercups bullpen throwing, although I don't know if they're throwing to get in or just or if they're just getting loosened up. But either way, Braden steps back in. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Curveball bends in there for strike 1. Yeah, I don't know about that one either. Curveball, that one bends in there. Strike two. Curveball fouled off. Look at that hit. So everybody will return. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Burford at second. Bottom half of the fourth here, or top half of the fourth here. Another one fouled straight back. Poor old Nat. That's driven into left center. That's going to get down. Burford's going to score easily. Evanson will pull back, go back to first. So Braden with a 2-out single and an RBI. Might score 3-2 now. Buttercups. Baron Northrup at the plate now. Baron also singled his first time up. He was caught stealing. Pull foul. Hit to the left, but Bautista pull that in for the 3rd out. Marshmallows do pick up a run. We go to the bottom of the 4th here in Cuthbert, 3-2. Marshmallow or Buttercups. All right, bottom half of the 4th. Eric Kent to lead it off here for the Buttercups. Kent grounded back to the pitcher and was tagged out. First pitch driven back up the middle. Crawley over to Gruska. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up the second baseman, Kobe Hesters. Kobe grounded to third his first time up. At the knees on the corner. Strike 1. I want to get my sweatshirt. That ball skied into center. Braden got his hand up, shielding the sun, and he'll pull it in. For the second out of the inning. 3 pitches, 2 outs, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Mitch Cowan. Cowan grounded out back to the pitcher his first time up. Got a bunt single there, and Parr made a good play as well as Gruska. At the knees for strike 1. Shot down the left field line, but slicing foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on here. This ball stays high and away. Ball's lined in the left. So Cowan with a 2-out single. Gonna bring up Anthony Bautista. Bautista struck out his first time up. So Anthony got hit by a pitch. That put runners at first and second. Had to bring up McCage Pruitt. Pruitt walked his first time up. And dogs, too. All right, the Buttercups with 2 on, 2 out. Pruitt at the plate. Squares the bunt as a good bunt. Parr pounces, throws, and they got him. Nice play there by Parr. So the Buttercups strand 2. We go to the top half of the 5th here in Cuthbert's. 3-2 Buttercups. Top half of the fifth. Shortstop Ben Crawley lead it off. Cole Ball come back out on the mound. Crowley struck out his first time up. Again, we do have a message board. Anybody said anything yet? Right above the broadcast, like I say, we've got a message board on there. Shoot us a message. Let us know you're watching. Curveball bends in there for strike one. Curveball fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Top half of the fifth. Marshmallow's down 3-2. Just outside. Good pitch there. Stayed outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Curveball's lifted into shallow right. Cowan coming on with a nice run catch out in right center. One down, back to the top of the order, DeKale Williams. Williams 0 for 2. Caught looking and popped out to short. Ball skied into right, going back as Cowan, going back over his head. Williams on his way to second. He's going to pull into second with a throw comes on in there to nowhere, and he's going to end up coming all the way around, and ball ends up in the dugout. So we'll give DeKale a double. Couple of errors right there. Ended up with the game all tied at 3 now. Yeah, the old cutoff and relay there didn't quite line up. I think JT ended up chasing that ball down, and he's the first baseman down in the left field. So several people not where they were supposed to be, but anyway. There is 1 out. We're all knotted at 3. That'll bring up Gruska. Gruska squares the bunt. Did he pull back? Oh, it hit him. So they are going to give Gruska the hit by pitch. There needs to be a little bit of a discussion there, but here comes Jake. Going to talk to Cole. Meeting of the minds here. All right, so Karamoto will step in. Karamoto 1 for 2. Oh, here comes all the softball players. What now? Ball is driven to right, going back. That is gone. 2-run homer for Karamoto. Karamoto splashing some of the lumber there. All right. I'd bring up Nolan Barr. Barr's walked twice. At the knees for strike 1. So, 2-run homer puts the Marshmallows on top by 3. Curveball pulled foul. 0-2. Owen takes a whack at the high fastball, fouled it back. Count stays 0-2. 1 out here, nobody on. Karamoto just cleared the bases with a 2-run homer. Changeup stays low. Jack with a nice block there. Curveball pulled into the hole, and that's going to get into left. So Barr with a single. Got to bring up Burford. Burford 1 for 2. Doesn't have an RBI single back in the first. Grounded into a fielder's choice his second time up. Did steal second. Ain't heard that one in a long time. Runner goes, fake bunt, throw to second, not in time. No one appears to have injured himself. Like his hand. Gives the thumbs up though. Pitch called a strike.
That was a strike.
I thought it was too. Barr now at second, 1 out. Burford steps back in. One and 1. Like Jake's going to get somebody up going down to the pen. Curveball swung on and missed. 1-2. Well, if that's number 17 going down there, Alex Blunt for the Buttercups. Another curveball struck him out. 2 down, that'll bring up Chandler Hicks. Hicks has popped out to first and caught looking. Barr's going to try to steal third. Ground ball right back to Balcom. He'll toss to first, and that'll end the inning. The Marshmallows pick up 3, including a 2-run homer from Karamoto, and we go to the bottom of the 5th here in Cuthbert, 5-3 Marshmallows. All right, bottom half of the 5th here. The Buttercups will send up top of the order, Spencer Middleton. Middleton back-to-back singles, or 2 for 2, pair of singles. Has scored a run also. There's Jolene, certifiable work steady person. Hey, Stephanie. She tired. First pitch is popped up this way. Barron coming back, and he hauls it in. Basket catch there for the first out. How to bring up Baylor. Baylor also 2 for 2. Pair of singles. He does have a 2 RBI single back in the 3rd. Curveball in there, strike 1. One and one. Anybody said anything on the message board yet? Anybody said anything on the message board? Okay. I've got a new message board there. It's right there where the broadcast is. Yeah, refresh it. Refresh it. So I've been talking about it. We had to refresh it, and we got several people. No? I'll take it. Oh, wow. Mitch Cowan's mom's watching from the coast. Glad to see you tuned in. What? Is that Jennifer Harrell? I heard Bainbridge. I figured it was Jennifer Harrell. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll get back to the message here. Got a ground ball out to second. Over to Gruska for a second out of the inning. That's Carrie, right? Northeast Georgia, Carrie. Braden's mama tuned in. Glad you guys found the message board. Also, Jennifer Harrell, she said, why are the Marshmallows not wearing white? Is that right? I don't know. Marsh picked the blue color right off the bat, so he got first choice, so they're wearing blue. Jack Hale step in. Jack with an RBI single and a walk. Hit a monstrous home run that ended up hooking foul. Too much And President Buchanan doesn't think it was foul either, and that one's popped straight back. What did that hit? Nothing? No, it's never been hit. No balls, one strike. 2 outs. Fastball stays outside. 1-1. Fifth inning in, pair for par. It's probably as far as he's gone all fall. Curveball's driven into center. Evanson on his horse, and he'll pull it in. Oh, he dropped out of his glove. Ball was hit hard. Braden had a hand on it, got a glove on it, I mean. It just popped out there as he stopped. Sun is pretty wicked out there right now. That'll bring up JT with 2 outs. JT has hit into a double play and a triple play. I didn't even realize that. He lined out in the first to the shortstop, who threw back to first for a double up, and then he was at the plate in the triple play. Catches the inside corner for strike 1. Or it was technically a triple play. We ended up getting 3 outs on the play. It was definitely a double play. Oh, they almost had Jack leaning. Able to scramble back. Jack with a much shorter lead this time. Just missed it off the fist. Pops it to the right side. Gruska going back, and he'll pull it in. So Parr strands 1. And we go to the 6th here in Cuthbert. Marshmallows 5, Buttercups 3. All right, new pitcher for the Buttercups is Alex Blunt. I don't know if Hester's is playing third and Middleton's playing second. I think I got those backwards. Had Middleton, but that's got to be Kobe at third. Middlebrook must be playing second. All right, top half of the 6th here. Game 1. Navy versus Gold World Series. Right now, the Navy Marshmallows are winning 5-3. Karamoto hit a 2-run homer right after Gruska doubled. No, not Gruska. Dekel doubled and a couple of throwing errors and ended up coming around to score. So the Marshmallows put up 3 last inning. Again, 1 on the 2-base error and then 1 on a 2-run homer. Blunt coming on in here to see if he can't hold the lead here. Kaylin Payton coming up. Braden Evanson to lead it off. And it lined out to center, had an RBI single. That back in the fourth. Oh, I forgot to mention Jennifer. We'll have to take a look at the board, see if I missed anything. First pitch from Blunt is high to Braden.
Hey, Petey.
1-1. What count have you got, KK? What count have you got? Scoreboard says 3-0. Is that right? No, it's 2-1. Okay. How'd your finger? I heard you broke it. Oh, wow. Dang. Bree is here. You got a cast. Stays up and in. Well, it must have been 3-1. I have no idea. But anyway, Braden walks. And then I come up Northrop. Barron, 1 for 2. Single and flew out to left. See if Braden's off and running. Curveball bends in there. Strike 1. Throw to first, but Braden back easily. Barron squares the bunt. Bunted through it. Almost got Braden hung up there up first. Fortunately, Barron had kind of fallen over the plate. Jack couldn't make a throw to first. Braden able to scamper back. No balls, 2 strikes. Have to throw to first. Braden back. There goes Braden early. They won't even make an attempt. Braden got a fantastic jump there. Nine innings. Out up into shallow center. Middleton out. He'll pull it in for the first out of the inning. Braden had to hold up. One out. That'll bring up the shortstop, Ben Crawley. Crawley has struck out, pull out to right. Crowley squares the bunt. He pulls back, but it's called strike 1. Yeah, that is Kobe playing third. Spencer playing second. Had them backwards at the beginning. One and one. Checked his swing, but called strike 2. Two and two. Curveball kicks away from Jack all the way to the backstop. Braden will go to third. Count will run to 3 and 2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Buttercups are coming in. Cut the runner off here. It stays high. Crawley draws a walk. Back to the top of the order for Decal. Cal 1 for 3. Struck out, popped to short, and then roped a double. Got over the right fielder's head, and a couple of throwing errors. Ended up coming all the way around to score. Tie the game up at the time. Runners at the corners. Decal squares. Who is? Northrop. Oh, Barron's parents. Says hello. Want to shout out to them. Curveball in there for strike one. Somebody from St. Augustine watching in. Go Buttercups. Appreciate it. You guys tuned in. Who? Oh, Blake Paylors. Okay. That's Blake's parents or Blake's relatives in St. Augustine, huh? Okay. Glad you guys tuned in. Beautiful day here in Cutler. They throw to first, but Crowley's standing on the bag. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at the corners. Foul tipped into the mitt. 1 and 2. That one is fouled into the glove. So a strikeout there. Big one for Blunt. With 2 outs and runners at the corners, that'll bring up Trevor Gruska. Gruska has 0 for 2. He's fly to the left, grounded back to the pitcher, and then was hit by a pitch. Left-handed batter, see if they... Sound like y'all were, except for foul balls. I was driven into center, but right at Pruitt, and he pulls it in for the 3rd out. So the Marshmallows strand 2. We go to the bottom half of the 6th here in Cuthbert. Marshmallows 5, Buttercups 3. Bottom half of the 6th, Derek Kent lead it off for the Buttercups. Kent 0 for 2. Grounded back to the pitcher. And grounded out to short. Is Parr still out? Parr is still out. Yes. Just outside. 1-0. Now listen, we got this going on. This is the message board, so we need to keep checking it. Okay. It's up underneath there. A 1-0. 2-0. Lifted to the left. Karamoto coming on. He camps underneath it. Pulls it in for the 1st out of the inning. That'll bring up Kobe. Kobe's grounded to 3rd, flew out to center. Big swing and a miss. Playing 9 today. He called that a strike? I got 1-1, but I thought I heard a strike come out of there. When it popped back, that may get my truck. I may get it. Just over the top. Thought it had a dead aim on that thing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on here. Hester's at the plate. Parr on the mound. Drag him out. That'll send up the right fielder, Mitch Cowan. Cowan is grounded back to the pitcher and then singled. Ball's driven right to center. Here comes Braden. That's going to drop in front. Cowan with his second hit of the game. 2-out single brings up Ant. Ant 0 for 1. He struck out and then been hit by a pitch. Curveball fouled off the end of the bat there. A little cue shot. Gruska cut off the... That's Garrett Green or not? And they're coaching first for the Buttercups. One and one. There goes Cowan, throw to second. Not in time. Ball went all the way into center. Cowan wasn't able to go any further, but now he's in scoring position. Comp ball is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just outside, 2 and 2. Scoreboard says 3 and 1, but the count's 2 and 2. Yeah, the scoreboard's wrong. It's 2 and 2. Knuckleball. Holy cow. All the way to the backstop. Big Nolan. Boy, skied in the middle of the infield. Here comes Failer, and he'll pull it in. About standing right on top of the pitching rubber. Second one he's called everybody off and came in and took charge. 1 out, that'll bring up Nolan Barr. Barr 1 for 1, got a pair of walks and a single. So Nolan been on base all 3 times. First pitch is low. Big swing and a miss and a curveball. Softball team has showed up in force now. They're done with their scavenger hunt. Barr's one of their favorite players. That one's lifted into shallow right. Coming on. Going out is Middleton. Oh, and it falls. The ball falls in between. Ball was skied to right, and again, Middleton and Cowan. I got a little too close to each other. Anyway, the ball kind of fell, so Nolan at bar at first. Brent Burford at the plate. Burford 1 for 3. Has an RBI single. He's grounded a fielder's choice and struck out. So Burford at the plate. Bar at first. So the first, Bar back easily. Runner goes. That ball's hit in the left. Perfect hit and run. Bar on his way to third. Here comes a throw, and they got him. Well, a nice play out there. Bautista fired a strike in. Starting to get a little. Got to bring up Chandler Hicks. Hicks 0 for 3. He's popped out, struck out, and grounded out. Burford at first, off the fist. Going to go foul. Burford off and running. Nope, no he doesn't. Pitches. They got Burford hung up and not in time. He able to scramble back. I don't know if that was called a strike or not. Should have been. I think the count's 1-1. I thought I heard Blake say. 1-1, 2 outs. Hicks at the plate. Burford at first. Fought off the fist. Sliced foul. See if Burford's running here with 2 strikes and 2 outs. Not going. Pitch was high. 2-2. Runner goes. Pulled down the line. That is foul. Not sure what Colton and Barron are jawing about. Sure it was meaningless. Do it again. The 2-2 pitch. That ball's hammered, but right at Middleton. Over to JT. So Blunt able to strand one. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Here in Cuthbert, Marshmallows 5, Buttercups 3. Looks like the Marshmallows will have a new pitcher, number 19. We'll check it out. All right, new pitcher for the Marshmallows is River Riggs. You know the softball teams like it when they start giving you nicknames. They call him Creek and Stream. Oh my, we got a pinch hitter here. That is Austin Wright. So Wright hitting here for Austin Wright hitting here for McGage Pruitt. Austin's a big old fella. Riggs, lefty. Oh, first pitch is skied into shallow center, going out is Crawley, still battling. Oh, couldn't pull it in. Riggs hustling all the way, ends up at second. One thing well about Austin there, he was hustling all the way and ended up making second. Teammates over there giving him a high five. That goes at the top of the order now. It's Spencer Middleton. Middleton 2 for 3. Sun is wicked out here now. There's no doubt about it right about this time, especially this time of the year where the sun is so low in the sky. Pitch is high to Middleton. Again, Middleton with a pair of singles and popped out to the catcher. Two and 0. Catches the corner for strike one. Three and 1. That stays high. Middleton draws a walk. In front of the first and second, nobody out. And Blake Baylor at the plate. Blake 2 for 3. Pair of singles. Pair of RBI. He's grounded out to second. Taking a long look down at Boudica. Double steal, bunt. Only play is going to be the first. And they pull him off the bag. So, not something you see every day. A double steal and a bunt. Baylor got the bunt down. Throw went to first. And throw from Riggs to Gruska, pull Gruska off the bag. Gruska tried to tag him, but not in time. And so Baylor is at first. Middleton is at second, and Austin Wright is at third. And Jack Hay is at the plate. Jack 1 for 2, an RBI single, a walk, and then he reached on an error. Just misses outside. In there for strike one. Corners for the Marshmallows are playing in. They'll come home. Back in the middle, they'll look to turn two. Scott in his second. Infield fly. Barford pulls in the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up J.T. Watley. JT is lined into a double play, or lined into a triple play, and then popped out to first. Yes. No. 9. So JT Watley steps in. Another one off the end of the bat. Crowley. Another infield fly, and he pulls it in. That'll bring up Derek Kent. Kent is 0 for 3. He's grounded back to the pitcher, grounded to short, and then blew to left. That ball shot back up the middle. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And Kent, with a big 2-out, 2 RBI single, ties it up. So Kent ties the game here at 5. That'll bring up Kobe Hesters. Runners at first and second. Kobe 0 for 3. Grounded out, flew out, and struck out. Just missed outside. Another one pop back this way. Pop back this way. Who are you yelling at? Oh, where is? Well, she's not right there. I don't know where she is. Thought you was yelling about my truck. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Went behind him. Barron with a nice play. Pulled down the line. That's fair. Throw. Kicks away from Gruska. Here comes Baylor, and he'll score. Ball was hit right down the line. Nolan picked it up. Made a short throw to first. Gruska able to keep it in front, but couldn't corral it. Baylor was stealing on the pitch, ended up scoring. So Buttercup's now up 6-5. And here comes Coach Marsh. All right, new pitcher for the Marshmallows, Drew Ginther. First batter will face will be Mitch Cowan. Cowan 2 for 3. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Good hack, fouled straight back. Buttercup's up 6-5 now. Whole inning started with an error, and that's kicked away, but a beautiful play there by Barron. Well, that got a piece of his arm, and I know that's going to sting. Able just to keep it in front. Kent at second, Hester's at first. 1-1 pitch. And that's low and outside, 2-1. Just outside, 3-1. Line to foul off the left side. Got to run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be off on the pitch. All right, everybody settled in. Ginther getting his sign. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be running. Ginther steps off. Check the message board here between innings. See if anybody else is hollered at. And it stays inside and low. So Cowan draws a walk. That'll load the bases and bring up Anthony Bautista. Bautista 0 for 2. Has been hit by a pitch, grounded out, and struck out. First pitch is low. Two and 0. Oh, I didn't realize Stephanie had stepped away. Got Jolene over here running the computer. 2-0. And that's low. 3-0. My guess is Bautista taking all the way here. At the knees, strike 1. And that's outside. Bautista picks up an RBI with a bases loaded walk. 7-5 now. Buttercups. The guy who started it all off, Austin Wright, at the plate. Wright reached on an error, hustled it into a double. And now he hits with a bases loaded. First pitch in there for strike one. That's straight back up the middle, knocked down, throw to sack. Oh, and they throw it wide. Burford with a fantastic play, dives. Knocks it down, but his throw to Crawley was wide. One run will score. The bases are still loaded. Now we're attacking the top of the order. Spencer Middleton. Middleton with a pair of hits and a walk. 2 for 3. 8-5 Buttercups. Catches the knees. The 0-1. Catches the corner. 0-2. Middleton able to stay alive. Fouls it back. So we'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases full of Buttercups. And a little looper in the right, and that's going to get down. 1 run's going to score. Here comes the second. Throw to the plate. Not in time. Middleton ends up at second on the throw home. A 2 RBI, third hit for Middleton. And it's 10-5, and Blake Faylor's at the plate. They were 2 for 4 with a pair of RBI. So grounded out and reached down an error. Runners at second and third. 2 out. Just low. That was in the dirt. Kicks away. Right, not far enough along to be able to take advantage of it. Nice play there by Barron to keep it close. 2 balls and no strikes. Taylor with a big hack there, pulled a foul. Giving Boudica a hard time. He's rocking the socks and the wristbands, and he booted a ground ball there. A 2-1. Got to chase a off-speed pitch outside. 2-2. That ball is hammered up the gap. Oh, and a nice running catch out there by Braden. Snuffs out the rally, but Buttercups put up 7. We go to the top of the 8th, 10-5 here, Buttercups. All right, top half of the 8th here. Braden Evanson will lead it off for the Tigers, or for the Marshmallows. Braden 1 for 2, has an RBI single and lined out to center. Also drew a walk. Blunt on the mound. Curveball bends in there. The curveball catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. That curveball stays high. 2-2. Blunt's a fast worker. I'll say that much for him. Knuckleball all the way to the backstop. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball's hammered into center, but right at Wilson. Braden hit that one hard too. He got a couple of hard hit balls. Nothing to show for it. And that'll bring up the catcher, Barron Northrup. Barron with a 1 for 3. Singles flew to the left and popped out to the pitcher. Scott into shallow right center. Wilson knocks his hat off and catches it. Three pitches, 2 outs. That'll bring up the shortstop, Ben Crowley. Crowley 0 for 2. Does have a walk. First pitch in there for strike 1. 1-1. Two and one. Stays high, 3-1. And that's called strike 2. One of Marshmallow's giving Blake a hard time. That ball's looped in the right, and that's going to get down. So Crawley. 2-out single for Crowley. Back to the top of the order, and DeKale. DeKale with a double. Ended up coming around on a couple of throwing errors. Also struck out a pair of times and popped it short. First pitch low and outside, 1-0. Two and 0. I didn't ever strike one. Three and 1. Stays high. DeKale draws a walk. Just runner at first and second. And now it'll bring up Trevor Gruska. Gruska hitless. 0 for 3, but has been hit by a pitch. Lined out to center, flew to left, and grounded back to the pitch. Curveball bends in there for strike one. That ball's yanked down the right field line. That's down. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. Gruska throw home, kicks away. Gruska on his way to third. So Gruska laces that ball into the corner, drives in 2. So Gruska draws the Marshmallows within 10-7, ends up on third. And that'll bring up Karamoto. Karamoto with a pair of hits today, single, a 2-run homer. All right, so he'll settle in. Curveball, and that's driven right back up the box, and Karamoto with his third hit, third RBI. And it's 10-8. Now to bring up Nolan Barr. Barr with a pair of walks, a single, and then he reached on an error. So been on base all 4 times. Just outside. Curveball bends in there for strike one. That ball's driven up the middle. So Barr with his second hit puts runners at first and second, and the tying run is now at first. Go-ahead run with Burford at the plate. Burford 2 for 4. Couple of singles and RBIs. Reached on a fielder's choice and struck out. Also stole a base. Curveball fouled off at the plate. Somebody's getting loose down in the Buttercup's pen in a hurry. Well, Burford settles in. Blunt gets his sign. Knuckleball catches the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Slow roll out to second. Middleton over to JT to end the inning. But the Marshmallows pick up 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th here in Cuthbert, 10-8 Buttercups. Sharpie on the mound. First batter will face be Jack Hay. Logan Sharp in it. In there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. I don't know why they got 2 outs up there. Bottom half of the 8th here. Buttercups up 10-8. Sharpie trying to keep them close. 2-1. I know, I told them they got it wrong. I don't know why they got. Yeah, it is bottom of the 8th. Jack 1 for 3. RBI single after he's done a walk. Pours that one right in there for strike 2. Strike him out. Sharpie comes on, strikes out Jack. How to bring up JT. JT's lined into a double play, lined into a triple play, popped to first, and then popped to short. First pitch outside, go high. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Lifted to center, right center, Braden over, and he'll pull it in for the second out of the inning. 2 down, now to bring up Derek Kent. Kent with a big 2 RBI single back in the 7th. The Buttercup's ahead for good. Kent 1 for 4. Just outside. Yanked but foul. Curveball stays inside. At the knees. 2-2. Off the pitch, shot in the shallow left. Karamoto on. 3 up, 3 down inning for Sharpie. And we go to the 9th here. Buttercups need 3 outs. Marshmallows need 2 runs. We'll be back. All right, Alex Blunt out. Trying to nail this one down for the Buttercups. First batter will pace will be Chandler Hicks. Chandler 0 for 4. First pitch in there for strike one. Braden on deck. Little looper to right. Oh, JT, what a great play. Right into the teeth of the sun. He had to look up and snatch that one out of the air. A little looper going over his head. And it fell in. Fell in his glove. All right, with one out, that'll bring up Braden. Braden 1 for 2. An RBI. 1 for 3 has an RBI single, and he's lined to center twice. Bunt is down back to... Oh, and they were able to just get ahead of that. Blunt was. What was that? Oh, okay. I'll get it after. Who is it? Oh, Mitch Mom is watching for the... Oh, no. Yeah, I already had that one. Oh. Yeah, go down, because we've already read that one. No. First pitch to Barron. Two and 0. Barron 1 for 4. Fouls it off. Just out. 3 and 1. Curveball in there for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Buttercup's looking to take a 1-0 lead here in the Navy series. That ball's lifted into center and it's going to get down. So Barron keeping the marshmallows alive. Second hit for Barron. That'll bring up the shortstop Ben Crowley. Crowley 1 for 3. Singled, flew to right and struck out. He was also walked. Barron with no lead. First pitch in there to Crowley for strike 1. Curveball fouled off to the right side. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Barron at first. And check with us tomorrow to see about the time. Like I said, right now it's scheduled for 6:30, pinning them on the Braves. The 0-2. Slow roller. It's going to be a tough play. Hester's throw. Got him off. Oh, and they had him on the tag. The ball popped out of the glove. Oh, a great try there by JT. Kobe Hester's made a fine play. Nice throw. Took JT into the line. He reached up and tagged Crowley on the top of the head, but it knocked the ball out, so... How to put runners at first and second. Tying run is Crowley at first, and we're at the top of the order with DeCal Williams. DeCal is doubled, walked, struck out twice, and popped a short. 1 for 4. Does have a stolen base. Looked in here. Oh, not a stolen base. Does have a walk. All right, so everybody's done. Yeah, neither ball hit super hard, but just in the right spot. And so the mound meeting is over with. Blunt stays on. Thought they were going to do the hidden ball trick there, but no good. All right, bunt stays in. DeKel. First pitch outside. Nice block by Jack. Right in there for strike one. Jack tells Blunt to step off, and he does. Now a reset again. Able to lay off. Checked his swing. 2-1. Big swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Throw him out. Buttercups take game 1, 10-8. We'll be back tomorrow. Check in.